I know you're asking yourself a question. Why in the world would I use a realtor on a brand new home?
Why, Jeff?
Why? What value is there?
Yeah.
Today, we're going to show you one of those things that we do for all of our clients.
Yep, and we're here at the final inspection on one that's closing in about 10 to 14 days. If we don't know you yet, my name is Mark, this is Jeff. We're with the Charleston Area Living Group, and we talk about all things Charleston and Summerville on this channel. So if you would do us a favor and click like and subscribe to the channel, that way you can be the first to know about everything Summerville and Charleston. And remember, whether you're buying in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months, we get calls, emails, texts from people all around the country asking about the Charleston and Summerville area, and we love it. So go ahead, send us your calls, texts, emails. The best way to get a hold of us, though,
down in the description, there's a link. Book a Zoom call, a meeting with us if you're in town, a phone call, carrier pigeon meeting, whatever it is, but you can drop right into our calendars and schedule time with us. And that is so important because the number one rule of buying a new home is...
I know it.
Yes.
Never, ever, ever go into new construction alone.
He nailed it. This guy's so smart. Listen, we work for you. They work for the builder.
Yep.
You want to have your own representation, and it's super important that you do it before you contact the builder.
Yep.
You can't go walking in and say, I don't have a realtor, and then try to change it. Trust me, we've had problems with it in the past. It's a big deal. Go watch one of our other videos we have about that whole thing. But, so we're here today for one of our clients. They're coming in from the Northeast, and gorgeous home. We've been involved in this process since this was
Day
dirt.
one. Yeah.
Came in, picked the lot, picked the model, all the finishes that go inside. We did another video. It was here, right, on this one?
No, same builder, but in a different community.
It wasn't here.
No.
We showed you a pre-drywall inspection. And so now today, this is about, like you said, 10 to 14 days out.
10 to
and they
14
come
days
in
out.
and they just check on everything. And then and listen, great builder, but there's gonna be stuff wrong today.
Yeah, absolutely. And the good thing about it is when you get this pre-drywall inspection, you can literally take that report and then give it to the builder and say, hey, fix all this stuff
Actually,
before I move in.
You don't even have to do that.
Yeah,
we
we'll
do that, yeah. And so today, we're gonna be here, one of our inspectors we work with all the time. We'll do a video with that inspector to send to our client, so she'll be able to walk through and see everything that we're talking about.
Yep.
We then send that to the builder, and they just come in and fix it all.
And it's really great.
Yeah, it's super convenient, easy for you. If you want to be here for these inspections, that's fine, but you always know that Mark and I are here for you.
Yep. So let's go walk through. We'll show some stuff that usually comes up on one of the reports.
Yeah.
And then talk to Inspector Bob.
Make it happen.
He came in like a wrecking ball.
Oh my God.
Coming like a wrecking ball. I still want to ride that. Did you see that video?
Our insurance won't allow you to ride that.
I need to either ride it or he has to let me play with that thing.
I don't think either will happen. All right, as we stated earlier, we're here with Inspector Bob today. He's about to start his inspection. Actually, you've been here a little bit longer than me, so you've already kind of done the outside and everything. But before you start, what's like the biggest final inspection item that you see that's maybe not a minor item, but more something to worry about?
It's me finding the best parking spot. That's why I show up early.
That's smart. That's smart. That's smart.
With final inspections on new construction, usually it's minor things. Really.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of the touch-up things. Every now and then we're going to find something substantial.
Okay.
But I'll be honest with you, it's far and few in between.
So
everything that we see is usually stuff that's been overlooked, bypassed, or...
Okay.
Yeah.
And so it's nothing the client should worry about when they get your report. If there's 20 things on there, 90% of the time, it's normal stuff that's gonna get fixed before they close, right?
I feel like the stuff that's gonna be on our report is every bit as much of the process as pouring the foundation.
Gotcha.
All right?
All right.
Everything that we're talking about here is just part of the process. You should expect it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll get to it. found his tool bag.
Oh,
We got to see what's in this thing. Let's see.
if he comes
What
up,
is
that's a Ryobi.
Ryobi? He's got knee pads. Is that because he's old? Or
Yes, because it hurts when
Yeah.
you get down.
what else is in there?
I feel like we shouldn't be doing it.
No, it's like going through a woman's pocketbook. That's a bike
Well,
seat.
see, well, hold on.
That's a bike seat.
Okay, first of all, it's a purse, not a pocketbook.
It's a Northeast thing. Pocketbook.
I
up
know,
Northeast.
but I was never down with the whole pocketbook thing.
No?
Yeah, it was always a purse. My grandmother called it a pocketbook, but purse sounds right.
Okay.
All right.
And
All right, we're done. Get
We're
out
done?
of here.
Okay.
No, we're not going through Bob's stuff anymore. He's going to see this video. All right, so we're in the kitchen, and just there's, oh, geez, I don't know. We'll have to ask him how many different things he checks.
yeah.
But it's, right now, the dishwasher's running. But here, wait, listen to this. I'm going to put my microphone down. Listen how quiet it is.
It is
So he's
quiet.
going to run the dishwasher. These new houses have about 60,000 outlets in them. So he's going to check every single outlet. He's going to check the, these are the magic outlets with the buttons. That's a
that
technical
official
builder
Realtor
term,
term?
yeah,
Okay.
thing. Check all these, check all the burners, check the HVAC is a big thing. So
Feels good in here, though.
it does. There's a difference between, what is the temperature difference between the air that goes back in the intake and then what comes out. So typically we want there to be at least a 15-degree difference between those two.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a magic laser gun and he shoots the different vents to see what all the temperatures are.
He doesn't ruin the house with that gun, though.
No. It's a non-invasive laser gun. Make sure there's power to everything, all the outlets, all of the lights. Checks the water temperature coming out, from the hot water heater. Is it actually a hot water heater or just a water heater?
I think it's hot water here.
I always say hot water heater, but somebody told me that was stupid because if it's a hot water heater, you're not heating hot water. That's the end result.
Okay, maybe you're right.
I don't know if I'm right. I just can't. Here, let me show you this. He's going to go and check every single window in the house. Make sure that it does what it is supposed to do, but I'll give you a little tip on this. See these little plastic doohickeys?
Yes.
So these, when you open these up to clean them, you don't want to just slam this window closed.
Oh,
You want to
like I do.
pull these in and then close it, because those are just plastic pieces they can break.
That will just break up.
Yep.
Jeff, talk a little bit about why somebody will do a final inspection and not just wait until after they moved in 10 months down the road.
For me, and Mark and I do this both on our homes, it's just convenience. So to be able to hand the report over and have all of this stuff done before you move in. Because now if you come in and you find there's something wrong, yes, it's under warranty, but now you have to have repair people come in while you're living in the house, and it's just much more convenient to do it beforehand and know that the house is completely complete. I don't know if that's a really good word.
Completely complete.
Yeah, it's done
Done.
before you move in.
All right, we're back with Inspector Bob. You've done your inspection now, so you're gonna go through kind of some of the heavy hitters that you found.
Okay.
Obviously, at the end, we're gonna send the report over to the client, and you also send a copy to us so that
That's right.
we can get it over to the builder, and that's usually either tonight or the next morning.
It'll be this
at
evening.
the latest.
Yeah, it'll be this evening. Right now, I've got a lot of pictures and notes, and I'll form your inspection report later this afternoon. Have it ready for you this evening. It'll be a detailed report with my personal opinions, descriptions, and recommendations for the builder to address. I'm going to refer to my phone a little
Yeah,
bit
here
absolutely.
because my phone is my memory. all this RAM is used up.
It all gets into that.
Yeah, all this RAM's used up. All right, so front exterior has a wall receptacle that's loose. Some fire ant beds have established themselves up against the foundation of the home. Looks like they do have the termite bait system installed, so that's good. The main electric disconnect panel has a difficult latch, so just needs an adjustment there.
Okay.
HVAC unit looked good out there. Main gas disconnect located at the right side of the house. Now, one thing about the electric meter and the panel out there, they're just not properly secured against the wall.
Oh, okay.
There's a little bit of gap, some space, some exposed fastener. I think that they can do a better job on that, so I will make the recommendation for that. There is a window that's missing a screen at the right exterior, second floor. Roof covering looked great. Some pine needle debris in the gutter at the downspout at the rear roof. Yeah, exactly, exactly. You got some pines whenever they start collecting in the gutter. Some sealant improvement needed around multiple windows on the exterior of the home.
Okay.
They haven't installed the light fixtures at the rear porch yet.
Okay.
sealant improvement needed at the hose bib at the left side of the home. So your HVAC condensate line is draining at the foundation. I always make a recommendation to divert that away from the home.
From the house, yep.
However, there is a leak. There's an internal leak on this condensate line, and you'll be able to tell by the picture. I'll show you, Mark.
Yeah.
See how it's wet behind there?
Yep.
The foundation's wet. A lot of times people think that, oh, well, it's gotten wet because of the rain, but there's no other wet spots. So that always stands out to me as an inspector. I always question water. So definitely, and then I was able to feel up underneath that weather hood. And yeah, there's definitely some leakage going on there
So
at the condensate drain line, and that's inside the wall, coming down behind the siding.
And it's possible that if that was left unattended, that could actually come into damage the product.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
house, right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, at the very least, it could possibly do some damage to the wall sheathing if there's any compromised house wrap there.
Okay.
So, or if it's leaking behind the house wrap, then that's going to be a problem.
So we'll get that fixed for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely something that should probably be one of the bigger priorities on the report, I think.
Okay.
All right, so moving on through, I recommend that they paint the door sill support at the right side of the home. They haven't painted that yet. Got a bulb missing at one of the light fixtures at the front of the home. I do make a recommendation to put downspout diverters under all the downspouts. They haven't done that yet. A little bit of loose siding at the left exterior, sticking out a little bit, an eyesore. Some improperly installed roof flashing at the front left side roof. I noticed that a lot of the switch plates on the walls feel like they've got paint overspray on them.
Oh,
They're not smooth. They feel just rough and kind of gross. Yeah, need to clean that up. Not a big deal, but just something I noticed. All the appliances were operating as intended. You do have still some cosmetic issues here. Want to let you know that this is not a cosmetic inspection.
Sure.
But I am going to make a recommendation in the report to maybe have another blue tape inspection.
Okay.
All right. There is a screw that is too long used inside the cabinet, so they've actually come through inside the cabinet.
Okay. Good catch.
Yeah, thank you.
Not every inspector will catch.
Haha, yeah, that's right. Let's see, the electric panel looked good. I don't believe I had, the electrician did a good job here on this one, and I'm always happy to see that. You've got a Rinnai tankless water heater. Everything looked good with that. It is vented to the exterior. Now inside the garage, the interior door jamb at one of the garage vehicle doors has some moisture staining on it. So that lets me know that water's already gotten in. I would definitely, now they do have gutters up there. That's gonna help.
Okay.
But I would still monitor that area closely for moisture intrusion.
And that's usually like a piece of foam or something that needs to be there to not let water in there, or is it actually?
It could be there's a flat piece of soil there that is surrounded by slab, and so we're not going to drain away from that area very well. So the water may be building up and intruding in.
Okay.
Now, keep in mind, the staining may have happened before they had gutters on it.
Sure.
Now that they have gutters on it, you may not have as much water standing in that area, and it may not be an issue for you. This is something where we're gonna have to keep an eye on, especially after heavy rains, and then bring it to the builder's attention during the course of the 1-year warranty.
Perfect.
Exactly. Got some mechanical damage to the foundation wall at the rear of the garage at a couple locations.
Okay.
Not a structural concern, but certainly an eyesore.
Yeah.
The HVAC supply was good downstairs, good cooling temperatures, appears to be operating just fine. The gas log fireplace was operating as intended as well. None of the closets have any latching hardware.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we saw that.
None of them. So that's
Obviously
a thing.
they're coming back to do that.
That's a thing throughout the house. We do have some low water pressure there at the master bathroom vanity sink, especially that right side vanity sink. So might want to have the builder take a look at that, see if they can improve the pressure flow. Got a cover loose at the master bathroom vent. There's an overhead light not working at the storage closet, first floor. Caulk missing at the wet bar countertop. There's a flooring installation defect at the first floor powder room. Door latch adjustment needed at the first floor powder room entry. A shower door is binding at the first floor guest bedroom ensuite bathroom. Deadbolt misaligned at the single stall garage rear entry. There's a loose drive chain at the garage door opener of that single stall garage as well. Second floor, we don't have any insulation in the main attic space.
Oh,
So no insulation whatsoever. They need to get the insulation guys out. A little odd because they've got insulation in the knee
Everywhere
wall
else.
spaces
Yeah.
and above the garage in that attic space above the garage. So don't know if somebody forgot to do something, but yeah.
somebody had to leave early. So no.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Well, I can tell you, it'll be warm up there
Yeah.
if they don't get that done. Everything looked good with the interior HVAC equipment. I have lots of pictures and
The
things
report
to
is
go
very
with
detailed,
it.
don't
you know.
worry. It'll tell you exactly where everything is, so we can easily give that to the builder.
We're pretty cold up in the second floor. Now, that may sound good, but I think we might be a little too cold.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think we've kind of gone beyond that 14 to 22 degrees delta T that we're looking for.
Okay.
So beyond that 22 degrees may indicate an issue as well. I'm getting 38
Wow.
degree supply up there.
I've never really seen that.
It's rare to see it. Now, keep in mind, we're really close to the unit, so we're going to have cooler temperatures
Okay.
up there. But boy, that's pretty cold.
It's almost double.
I want an HVAC guy to check out the
Okay.
system, make sure everything's balanced properly, zone system is working as intended. All right. So we don't want any hardship on the unit that's going to cause it to fail
Right.
sooner.
You want it to
than-
last 10
absolutely,
years, not
absolutely.
4
Shoot,
years.
I want it to last 15
Right,
years.
right.
You know.
Does anything last 15 now?
My love for you will last 15 years,
I love it. I love it.
and that's a guarantee. Some compressed insulation around your refrigerant line up in the main attic space, and it's compressed it to the point where it's not insulating it properly, so you have condensation dripping down into the attic. Right now, there's no insulation there, so it's dripping onto the ceiling, but regardless, we don't want condensation dripping anywhere inside the attic space. I believe that's going to do it for us on what you're going to see on this report. That report will be out to you, like he said, later on today. I'll be available to discuss any of it with any of y'all.
Okay.
If anybody wants to drill down in further detail on what you see in the report.
Awesome. Thanks so much again. Appreciate your
Anytime,
time.
anytime. Appreciate you trusting us with it.
Thank you. I love this view. So
Yeah.
beautiful. Like if I wanted a lot, this would be the lot.
This, yeah, you can't have this one.
Yeah.
This, we already sold this one.
We can't. We did. Oh,
But there's more coming.
yes, yes.
I promise. So I think you see the value in this home inspection. Just get everything done and complete before you move into the house. You also have the opportunity to do one in about, 11 months from now?
Yep.
You know, and so after you've lived in the house, before the end of the 1 year, kind of
We both did that.
bumper to bumper warranty.
It just kind of allows you to see the things that have happened in your house for that time frame that maybe you, as the homeowner, might not look for.
Yeah.
But a professional would. But you don't have to do it either. Like
Right,
you
right.
said, it's definitely personal choice. We recommend all three, but you don't have to do the third one.
But if you had to only pick one, because we've had clients do that, they say,
Yeah.
I don't want to do three. This is actually the one that I would do
I think so too.
out of the three.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, the little things are annoying. Like one outlet not working, like it's not a huge deal. But I don't want to have an electrician coming in as I'm moving my stuff in.
Yeah.
I'm now trying to
Well,
live
what
in
if
the house.
that leads to something else?
Yeah.
And it's really a bigger problem.
Yep.
But hopefully you saw the value in this video as well. And just let us know if we can help you. Remember, whether you're buying in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months, we're here for you. Reach out, email, text, call us, or click the link in the description below and schedule a Zoom meeting with us if you're not here locally, or you can schedule an in-person meeting with us in our Nexton office right in Nexton
Come
Square.
see our smiling faces.
Yes, we would love to see you.
See y'all.
Bye.